Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the incredible journey of one of Kenya's most prominent political figures, William Ruto, the fifth president of Kenya. How did he rise from humble beginnings to the top office of the land? Let's find out together. Born on December 21st, 1966 in Kamagut, a small village in Uasin Gishu County, Ruto's story is nothing short of inspiring. He grew up in a humble farming family, and believe it or not, his family struggled with poverty. William's early life was shaped by hard work and determination. And though it wasn't easy, his journey from Kamagut to the highest office in Kenya has been full of twists and turns. William's primary school days were spent at Kerotet Primary School before heading to Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, JKUAT. At JKUAT, he pursued a degree in botany and zoology, but politics was already calling his name. Ruto's leadership abilities began to shine early, especially in student politics, where he proved he could organize and lead people.
Kama kuna maswali itaulizwa.
Little did the world know that these experiences will lay the foundation for his future political career. But let's fast forward a bit. How did he get into politics? Well, his breakthrough came in the early 90s during the push for multi-party democracy in Kenya. At just 29 years old, Ruto joined Daniel Arap Moi's political camp, where he quickly rose through the ranks. In 1997, he was elected as the Member of Parliament for Eldoret North, a position that kick-started his career in the national spotlight. Now, Ruto was young, ambitious, and ready to make a name for himself. His role as an MP helped him connect with the grassroots, and his strong personality and ability to rally the masses made him stand out. But let's talk about his loyalty to President Moi. Ruto's association with the president helped him secure support and access to political power. He was eventually appointed to several ministerial positions, including Minister of Home Affairs, Ministry of Agriculture, and later Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology. But of course, not everything in Ruto's life has been smooth sailing. In 2007, Kenya was rocked by violence after a disputed presidential election. Ruto found himself in the middle of it all. While many allies stood with then President Kibaki, Ruto sided with Raila Amolo Odinga in the Orange Democratic Movement. This led to historic high-stakes political rivalry that will define Kenya's politics for years. But that wasn't the end. No, far from it. In the years that followed, Ruto faced charges at the International Criminal Court, ICC, for crimes against humanity related to the violence of 2007-2008. But he fought back. In a 2016 ruling, the charges were dropped due to insufficient evidence. This only helped build his political resilience. Fast forward to 2013, and Ruto made one of the boldest moves yet. He teamed up with Uhuru Kenyatta, who was also running for president. This unexpected alliance paid off big time. Together, they won the presidency in 2013 and 2017 as deputy president. Ruto worked closely with Kenyatta, leading numerous development projects and maintaining his presence as a leading political figure. But as we all know, in 2022 was the year of transformation for Ruto. After years of working as a deputy president, it was finally his time to run the presidency. Despite his challenges, critics, and the fact that he was up against a well-established political machine, William Ruto powered through with his bottom-up economic model and grassroots appeal. And you know what? He won. He became the fifth president of Kenya, making history as the first sitting deputy president to succeed their boss in office. Through it all, Ruto's family has been a key support system. He's married to Rachel Ruto, and together they have 6 children. They have built a family that, while in the public eye, keeps a relative low profile. Rachel in particular, is active in promoting education and community development. As for his net worth, well, that's a hot topic. Well, some reports suggest it could be in the hundreds of millions. Others point out that much of his wealth comes from his investments in agriculture, real estate, and education. His rise from poverty to affluence is nothing short of extraordinary, but it is important to note that William Ruto's journey has been built on both opportunity and controversies. Now, before we wrap up, let's reflect for a moment. Ruto's journey teaches us that no matter where you start, it is a vision, hard work, and resilience that can make a difference. From his humble roots in Kamagut to the presidency of Kenya, William Ruto's story is one of the perseverance, strategy, and ambition.
Where we need all hands on deck to move it forward. We do not have the luxury to look back. We do not have the luxury to point fingers. We do not have the luxury to apportion blame. We must close ranks and work together for a functioning, democratic, prosperous.
If you enjoyed this journey through the life of President William Ruto, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you will never miss out on more amazing stories like this one. Let us know in the comments which or what part of Ruto's journey has inspired you the most. See you next time.